Have you ever found yourself just staring at your screen? You know exactly what you need to get done. You know the clock is ticking. But your mind, it feels like it's moving through thick molasses. And the harder you push, the heavier it all becomes. And then that little voice creeps in. Maybe I'm just lazy. Let me tell you something important. You are not lazy. What you're feeling is burnout, your brain's way of saying, I'm exhausted and I need care. In this episode, we're going to unpack it together, what burnout really is, why it's completely different from laziness, and how you can restore your mental energy and keep it strong for the long run.
When we talk about burnout, most people picture just being tired from work. But burnout isn't just feeling tired. It's a full-on shutdown, mental, emotional, and even physical. It shows up in a few different ways. Mental fatigue. That's when your brain feels spent after hours of deep thinking or problem solving. Your attention span shrinks, your focus drifts, and suddenly everything feels harder than it should. Then there's cognitive overload. Think of your brain like a computer. Too many tabs open, too many pop-ups, too much running at the same time. And then it freezes. You can't even decide which window to close first. And finally, burnout. The long-term, chronic version. It's not just, I'm tired today. It's, I've been running on fumes for weeks, maybe months. It's emotional exhaustion, cynicism, and a deep drop in your sense of accomplishment. Here's the key thing. Burnout is not a personality trait. It's a state of being. It's your brain's way of saying, I've been in survival mode for far too long.
So, what actually drives us into burnout? One of the biggest culprits is chronic stress. Your brain and body are built to handle short bursts of stress, like sprinting to catch a bus or prepping for a big presentation. But when that stress switch stays on day after day, it starts to wear down your nervous system. Scientists call this allostatic load. Basically, the wear and tear on your body and brain from constant pressure. Then there's mental overexertion. You can't expect your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that handles decision-making and problem-solving, to run 24/7 without rest. When you push too hard, you burn through essential brain chemicals like dopamine, which keeps you motivated, and glutamate, which keeps your brain cells firing. Another huge factor: no real breaks. We live in a culture that glorifies being busy, but going non-stop keeps your brain in high alert mode. It never gets the chance to shift into recovery mode, where it can repair itself, regulate stress hormones like cortisol, and strengthen its neural connections. And of course, poor sleep. If you're not getting a solid 7 to 9 hours, you're literally robbing your brain of the time it needs to consolidate memories, clear out waste, and reboot. Add to that constant distractions, emails, texts, notifications. Your attention is being split into pieces all the time. Your brain's processing power gets eaten up by switching tasks over and over again. Finally, environment and mental health matter more than most people realize. Noise, clutter, low light, anxiety, depression, all of these factors can slowly chip away at your mental energy reserves.
Burnout shows up in ways you might not even connect to your brain at first. Cognitively, you might notice you're more forgetful. You start a sentence and lose your train of thought. Tasks that used to take 20 minutes now take an hour. Your creativity dries up. You're slower at solving problems, and decision-making feels heavier than it should. Emotionally, you might feel irritable. Little things suddenly set you off, or you just stop caring. Things you used to enjoy don't bring you joy anymore. You feel detached from work, from people, sometimes even from yourself. Behaviorally, procrastination creeps in. And not the fun, I'll clean my desk instead of doing work kind. The kind where you literally can't start because your brain feels overwhelmed before you even begin. And physically, burnout can mimic actual illness. Muscle tension, headaches, faster heart rate, constant tiredness, even after sleeping. This isn't all in your head. Chronic stress physically changes your brain, shrinking the hippocampus, weakening the prefrontal cortex, and overactivating the amygdala, the part of your brain that triggers fear and anxiety. All right, enough bad news. Let's talk about what you can actually do to recover from brain burnout. Step 1, real breaks. Not scrolling through social media, not checking emails, real downtime. Research shows that taking short breaks every 90 minutes, plus a longer block in your day for activities you genuinely enjoy, helps reset your brain. Step 2, fix your sleep. Keep a consistent schedule. Shut down screens an hour before bed. Make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and skip the late-day caffeine. Step 3, move your body. Exercise boosts brain chemicals like serotonin and endorphins, which improve mood and focus. You don't have to run marathons. Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking or stretching can help. Step 4, mindfulness and nature. Meditation, deep breathing, yoga, or simply spending 20 minutes outside can reduce cortisol, calm your nervous system, and help your brain feel safe again. Step 5, reduce input. That means turning off notifications, batching emails, and focusing on one task at a time. Multitasking is a lie. It's just rapid task switching, and it's draining your mental battery. And step 6, be realistic with yourself. Don't stack your to-do list with 20 ambitious goals. Pick what's truly important and give yourself permission to let the rest wait. Once you've started to recover, it's about building habits that protect your brain for the long haul. Schedule your breaks like you schedule meetings. Guard your sleep like it's non-negotiable. Keep a mental health check-in routine. Ask yourself weekly, where's my energy at on a scale of 1 to 10? If you work in a high-pressure job, advocate for systems that prevent burnout, like realistic workloads, flexible schedules, and mental health resources. Technology can help here too. Some wearables now monitor brainwave activity and nudge you to take a break before you even notice you're running on empty. Burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's not proof that you're dedicated or strong. It's a warning sign. Your brain isn't lazy. It's been protecting you the only way it knows how, by forcing you to slow down. So the next time you feel that mental fog roll in, don't beat yourself up. Listen to it. Step back. Recharge. Because the truth is, your best work and your happiest life don't come from a brain that's rested. They come from a brain that's rested, recharged, and ready to think clearly again.
Thanks so much for sticking with me through this episode. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in. If you found this helpful, or if it gave you a little clarity today, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes. We've got more insights, tips, and strategies coming your way, all designed to help you live smarter, think clearer, and float through life with more ease. So stay tuned, and until next time, take care of yourself, keep your brain happy, and let's keep this journey going together. From all of us at True Flow Life, thanks for being here.